Welcome back to part number 22 of my Imperator Rome playthrough as the Antigonid Kingdom. We have a bunch of mercs on the field. I'm going to try to figure out something to do with them. Well, we're in position, sort of. Figure we may as well threaten while the threatening is good. He could change his mind or something. Won't. So we should now be at war with this lot here. We're not exactly in a perfect position, but the AI is not exactly quick to react either. Oh, let's start this one as well. So we're at war with this whole lot there. That was quick. 14 siege engineers now. Thump again. I thought it was a siege. The siege is like butter. Hot knife through butter. Another one down. Another down. I'm going to redeploy these troops here on this Liborian fleet and head up here and see if I can threaten some of this lot here. I'll not stand for it either. Good news. We can peace out here. I'll take it. Peace. Another fat merc for the cause up here. We can peace out here. Here. I'm going to head up around and engage the enemy from this area here. Peace. And peace, finally. We have far too many troops in this area for just this activity here. Let's see if Demonia here is... I see. Well, our naval guys, we're going to head up around this horn here to Gothonia. He seems belligerent enough to where he won't comply. And this Veramasian, we're going to lock that war in while the locking... I see. It was just a minute ago he was... Well... This Barstania guy is not willing to comply presently. The problem, he's quite some ways off. We can actually get there. The question is, do we want to? By the time we get up here and conquer Gothonia, I think we have one more war in us. We're going to traipse over here to Bastarnia. And engage in a war with Gothonia and company. Let's see, he's allied with Burgundia. Barstania is allied with Lugia and Syria. So we can secure this whole area in this war cycle and then stand down, I think, is the key move here, because there's nothing that I can do. I'd like to go on, but I can't. Some of these mercs here are just not gonna make it over there and be of any use at all. I'm just going to disband them. It looks as though I've accepted some characters into my country and they've triggered a civil war. Other than that's a bug and they're going to die. We just have so much money that I'm going to let these mercs go. And I stumbled on an opportunity here to take out Estonia while we're sort of on our way over to Bastonia and Gothonia. And this guy is going to do what he does, but we're going to be able to hire some mercenaries in the area. Because we're going to stand down this whole lot, essentially, unless there are mercs on this boat. Yeah, there are, though, huh? All we need to do is unload the mercs in this unsettled area, and then disband them. So now we're down to our 3 taxi, one of which is all the way in the heck over here, unfortunately. But I think 2 taxi can do it, plus our mercs. And I'm going to hire somewhere over here. We'll hire this old Roman merc there as well. We'll hire this guy because he's there. Looks as though the Roman is belligerent as ever. So this merc here has to go down through this area anyway, so we're going to stop by and pick up the Roman. Our Taxus here is rounding that horn. These guys are getting into position. This guy has arrived, so let's threaten that war while it's still actionable. Thump. start buying more mercs. 49% start. It's beautiful, this siege. I'm going to take more when I get more innovations. I have to have Tormenta and Ballista. Let's go ahead and threaten the war against Gothonia. We don't really have a lot of troops, but maybe we can buy some. Let's force march in here. Well, in fact, why not have it right now? In honor of that tech, we just popped this siege. Who's that, a barbarian? Let's force march up to this capital here. We're finishing off whatever this tribe is, Burgundia. We'll land in this port and then address the war goal, Gothonia. Just these two, really. Stack wipe. Stack wipe. Let's peace out with Burgundia. He won't do it. This is essentially done. We're going to redeploy up to Bastarnia, essentially. We're closing in on the Roman. Peace. We've done it. I'm going to build some barracks up here. I think they'll be more loyal than not. I get the heavy-hitting taxes up there. Just one more province to occupy. We should be good to go. We have arrived at the Romans' territory. Oh, I think that may well be it for the Roman. We can peace out with this tribe here now. 3 AE for the lot. Could I break my legion up? I could. Get all this occupied quicker. I don't want to, though. Something weird would happen, and I'm in no hurry as we're about to declare on Bastarnia, anyway. And then again, if we remove the siege engineers, and then we break you in half, the other half here could be reasonably formidable, with or without a general. So let's go like that. Left the siege engineers here for the main taxes. Problem is there's nothing to siege. Maybe if we lock this war in against Bastarnia, we'll have something to do. Wherever that is, let's see who he's allied with. Perfect, let's do it. It's not exactly an overwhelming force, but I think relative to the enemy's ability to fight, it should be sufficient. Oh, that's all for the Roman. You know, as long as we're here, we may as well take this guy out as well. Oh, the rate at which we're sawing through these forts, I found one of these tribes that's actionable. I think it's this territory, wherever that is. He has quite a few allies about. Varnia, I think, as well. Here. So if we trigger him, we should include his buddies. And we'll have something to do with our massive armies here. It's not quite as a massive merc horde as previously, but then again, we make more money, we'll just buy more. We can saw through these forts essentially almost as though they were provinces. So it should be very easy. I'll be back. Or almost as though they were territories, because we essentially, this guy just started off at 57, I think. Anyway, I think we can peace out with Gothonia. Apparently, Gothonia is occupied by Herulia, who we also happen to be at war with, so we can go and occupy this shortly. There it is, we've done it. Peace. 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 Who to war with now? I think we have one war with Chalcia and Herulia. A couple of others. Yeah, I'm gonna bring these, swing these smaller units over here and deal with this tribe. And then move the fleet over here to pick up the siege taxi here, and here. Unfortunately, this tribe is going to give us what we want, so scratch that. A nice new war here we can declare. Cimbria, Anglia, and Eudocia. Let's right in through here, give us something to do with our troops. Okay, so it's exactly like clockwork. We have, no doubt, 4 female heirs or children and no valid heir unless we change our law. It's repeatable, happens essentially every game, no matter what. We're going to see how many children this guy can have via console until he gets a male. We're going to find out right now. It's a male? I think it is. Let's find out. Oh, look at that. Is he? Look at that! A son. He's depressed, the AI, Basilius there. He's mad that he has a son now, I bet. One of our generals has gone mad. I've just clicked this demand to support heir like 20 times. He has a 57 power base in support and whatnot. Oh, no, okay, yeah, Okay, so this guy is mad and he's got a power base, a lot of supporters, and unfortunately he's gonna go off probably because the male heir was consoled up and whatnot, and that's nice. Alright, we need to get this guy under control. Okay, so we'll have to lose our reinforcement speed. Let's see if we can get some general loyalty here. Okay, where is it? There we go, loyalty of generals. And we'll bribe him. And then we'll get him the hell off the stack. Alright, off he goes. Who is this guy? Atelos. We'll push, she's good enough there. 77, loyal, etc. She's happy. Alright, it looks like another one here. Let's take them all just out. Let's dismiss incumbent. Off the stack she goes. But she's still there. Okay, well. Okay, no button for dismiss, leave, go home, don't bother me any longer. Okay. Do we really need any of these generals? No, we don't. Have a martial advance. And take more siege ability. Can peace out with this minor. Well, without the generals, these sieges are not starting at 57, only 35. I'm not worried. Yeah, another 35, not my 57 I've been accustomed to, but it'll work. Peace. 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 I think we peace out our last war. There it is, the whole lot, 580. What to do now is the question. It may be time to stand down. Our stability has been fairly low for some time. It's not doing much for our legitimacy, although we should have that 0.20 tick up from Might and Majesty law we're not able to take due to the bug. We'll see. I'm going to try to figure something out. Is there any rush? Not really. As a human, I don't like clicking the button every time a governor happens to pop up. And that happens a lot. I would much rather it were automated, but apparently the game never advanced quite that far. I think that may be one of the reasons why the game never advanced that far, because people really didn't like that sort of thing. But whatever the case is or is not, there's no strategic reason why I should be in a hurry. There's plenty of time to knock out all these at some point. But I just sort of want to finish it out because I don't like clicking that governor button. I put the game down for a few minutes. I took a look at the map. realized that it was essentially over for reasons I just previously mentioned. But there are a lot of clicks for governor in between now and then, as various other pop-ups between now and then, as well as a stand-down period we're going to have, and then a warring cycle, and then a couple of 3 wars against Kush. Doesn't matter, 15, 20 years or whatnot, that'll be dealt with. Here, it can probably, at some point, Levyize this lot here once these guys assimilate and convert. Parthia is 1 war, it's nothing. These guys are essentially done. But it's a matter of doing it. Really don't want to. As I mentioned, there's no reason whatsoever. I mean, there's no reason why somebody couldn't put in a criteria or a hierarchy for auto-placing of governors based on great family first, corruption second, loyalty third, or vice, any of those criteria, first, second, and third, auto-place. It didn't happen. And I think that's one of the major reasons that this game failed. It's just every single pop-up. The governor's dead. A pop-up. This guy's mad. Bribe him. No, I forgot because I'm busy with all these other pop-ups. He doesn't have bribe. He's honest. Oh, dear. I don't want to deal with it. I'm done with it. It can be done without... I took all the generals off of our stacks. There's no problem with any sort of revolt. It essentially can't happen at this point. So, but I just don't want to do it. It could be a really fun end game. It's just not. So let's take a look at what we have. Mostly Hellenic, as you might expect. The cities are different, though. The cities are very Macedonian, and that's really all that matters for nobles, citizens, and freeman loyalty. And that is going to do it for a very fun series. I don't want to end it on a non-fun note. I had quite a bit of fun doing it. It's just I don't want to do it anymore. I hope to see you in the next series, whatever that might be.